Ladies and gentlemen, hope my live will work on here. Let's see. Let me make sure I got my settings right. Want to pop in tonight and do a quick little live. God bless y'all for the Blessed Tribe. Somebody said they can't see my last video. I don't know what's going on because, some people seen it, some people didn't. I'm not sure what's going on. You might have to go to the video, click on it, and hit like submit feedback and maybe send that to YouTube. I'm not sure what happened. There was a lot of issues going on with YouTube yesterday. Like on my screen, it was saying, this isn't available, this isn't available. So I don't know what they got going on. Sometimes it happened to me if I'm watching a video and I just have to like close out the app, open it up, and fast forward, back it up. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. And a lot of times too, sometimes it'll get thrown off just because of the ads. So they're trying to place the ads in there, and sometimes that may throw it off. I'm not sure, honestly. Hey, that's good. You were able to catch the live, Terry. Thank you for being a member of the Blessed Tribe. Now, the Blessed Tribe, to join, to be a part of our Q&As, the link is in the description. Mia Moore, I'm doing great. Now, what you'll notice as y'all little icon, as those things change colors, it changes colors with each month that you've been a member. And I think the highest color is red, and I think that's after 6 months. The Blessed Tribe only been... Okay, my bad. All right, I'm back. My alarm went off and I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. People will be calling me and texting me and everything. So yeah, with the Blessed Tribe, those things, your icon changes colors each month. Glam Rocks say y'all single mothers might stay single. Hey, do what you got to do when you can do it. Now let me see. Somebody just said no sound. Oh, you probably caught it when I just was out. Now you see how Nikosha put the hashtag Q? When you got a question, put that hashtag Q in there so I can see it. How many disagreements are normal in a relationship, but not deal breakers? You might have a disagreement every day. You might have a disagreement every other day, because you got to realize you're dealing with another human being. So a disagreement should not become an argument. See, that's the difference. You may disagree on something, but the two of you got to love each other enough to get to the place to where you're not going to argue about stuff. And it's a little annoying when you disagree on stuff and everybody want to be right and everybody want to convince the other person. But you just got to learn how to be emotionally intelligent and be the bigger person. My wife is really great at it, and I'm trying to be as great as she is at it. But I think we both realize, we kind of have a saying in our relationship: if it's not worth breaking up over, it's not worth arguing over. So that's what we kind of live by. If it's not a deal breaker, then we're not even going to argue. Okay, that's how you feel. That's what you think. Great. Congratulations. And vice versa. That was nice you did the single mom's video. We saw the lady who asked for it last week. Okay, that's great. Yeah, somebody asked for it too last night on Instagram. So I said, let me do this. I wanted to stay away from it just because I felt like it was a real small audience. But, being if I'm trying to do a video a day, it's 365 days in a year. I'm like, I might as well answer every question. How do you address someone who doesn't call you often, but partly because you friend zoned them before? If you friend zone him before, you got to ask yourself, why did you friend zone him? And don't take him out the friend zone just out of desperation. So if that's not your husband, that's not your husband. The single moms chat was life changing for me. Hey, God bless you. Some people get it It bless some people and some people be mad. Why can't I stop thinking about my ex? Because you have a soul tie, you know, well, whatever you want to call it, but it's normal. That's normal. I'm mad. I really want to see your last video. I view as soon as you upload. Somebody said watch it from Google, like get the link to it and paste it in like the Google search or the Google web browser and watch it there instead of watching it from the YouTube app. That's what I seen somebody said they had to do. I've pretty much been single for 5 years. Men that do approach me are at least 10 years younger. Do you think it may have something to do with where I'm living? It could if it's just a bunch of young men, but it is most likely because you look younger. You probably look younger, and so they might think you're their age. I mean, that's always a compliment. It also is because younger men have less inhibitions. So younger men are a little bit more ignorant. So a young man might not process as much his doubts, his fears, his insecurities, where the older a man gets, the more he thinks and analyzes stuff, which kind of slows older men down some from approaching women. Tony, I've been watching that all day while I do my work. Might be my favorite so far. I'm guessing y'all talking about the single mom video. I was out my element on that. Y'all confused me. Sometimes I shoot a video and I'm like, man, this video terrible. And then people be like, man, that video blessed me. So I said, I'm just stay out the way and let God do what he doing. Question, I told my parents I wanted to vlog for a living and they looked at me crazy. Thoughts on that? They want me to keep going to school. Keep going to school and vlog. You know, vlog going to school, vlog walking to class, vlog going from class, you know, until it start to make some money. It take time to build up on YouTube. I've been on here since 2011 and it's 2020. I've been on YouTube since 2011, you know, and I still got a long ways to go. And I earn from YouTube now because them ads that y'all see when you watching a video, but that take time. So on YouTube, you got to get 1,000 subscribers and then you got to have 4,000 watch hours, meaning that they total up all the time that people don't watch your videos and it got the total to 4,000 before they monetize you. Now, it could be a full-time living. You could earn, you know, more than people earn with master's and doctorate degrees on YouTube, on Real Talk now. So it is something, if you serious about it and you get down with it, you're going to need to post about 3 videos a week to really gain some traction though. Is it strange to be fine with being single till your children get older? I'm 40. No, that's not strange. That's your intuition talking to you. That's your spirit talking to you. That's peace. That's blessings. That's favor. That's a good place to be in. Talk about men who are quitters. Well, I'm going to quit talking about them. But I really don't understand everything, that men do. And to be honest with you, a lot of men just quit out of fear. Just a lack of knowledge, not being taught, not being raised. And so you can't really focus on that. You got to just keep pushing forward. You can't worry about a man and his problems if he's not trying to be present in your life. Thanks for all the free game you give us. Your videos helped me leave a very toxic situation of 12 years. Hey, that's big. Now, do not tell him that you know me. Do not mention my name. Don't let him hear no video because he's going to be looking for me. 12 years, he's going to be looking for me. You hear me? Hey, Tony, have you heard of no contact rule? If so, do you suggest it for 30 days to heal a relationship post breakup? So after you break up. I have not heard of the title of the rule, but I teach that on when you break up with somebody to heal, you got to cut off all contact. You have to block them. If it was really serious, you got to block them. You got to cut off their You got to cut off mutual friends. Sometimes you got to get distance from mutual friends. You got to cut off their family members. You really have to cut all the way off to be able to cut that soul tie and to be able to pull back. And see what happens a lot of times, people try to leave a relationship, but then you're still keeping in touch. And when you keep it in touch, some people break up and y'all texting every day. You definitely will never heal like that. So, you do have to have no contact. Now, the question comes up, well, what about if we have, responsibilities together and we got a co-parent or what have you? In that situation, you got to reduce all conversation down to just business, a business transaction. It got to be specifically about y'all's responsibilities together. Sometimes it's a business, sometimes it's children, sometimes it's a dog or another animal, and that's all y'all talk about. H Flowers, God bless you. Thank you so much for that blessing. H Flowers, Lord bless, pour out in our life. How do you deal with distancing yourself from your ex family and friends and them being upset because you did to heal? Okay, we just were talking about that there. You let God deal with them. You distance yourself and pray for them. Lord bless them. Give them peace. Give them wholeness. Give them prosperity. Say a prayer for them. But you can't worry about them being upset about your self care. As they say, self care is not selfish. Miss Laredo, God bless you. Thank you so much for your blessing. Thank you, Tony. God bless you. I watch all of your videos and read your books. I want to do the life coach certification, but I have no experience. I want to do a coaching session before it's booked. Yeah, definitely do the coaching session. And no coach has experience. You take the training, that helps you a lot. Then you may go and book a coach for a few sessions and see how a session is ran. And then you set your price at $25 an hour so that when somebody books you, as you're learning and you're growing, it's not like they're having to, eat noodles, and you just keep getting better and better and better. You keep learning, and but that's what the trainings are recommended for. Training is not required. Certification is not required in coaching. A lot of people don't understand that. Certification is not required. Accreditation is not a thing. You'll see, is it accredited by this? Accreditation does not exist in coaching because it's not governed by the federal government or the state. It's not like counseling and therapy. It is an open field for passionate people who want to help others. So understand that. A lot of people won't tell you that, and they'll try to make it look like, oh, you gotta get certified and it gotta be accredited and with this company or that company. And it's all just kind of preying on people who don't really know the industry. But coaching is a passion industry. It's about, if you want to help somebody and they value you enough to pay you for the value you're going to provide in their life, the support you're going to give, then that's their personal choice. And you're not diagnosing them and you're not prescribing. So that's how coaching works. I'm talking to a 51-year-old. We're friends, but he keeps saying he's interested. But we only been on one date. Been talking to him for 9 months. And he always says he's busy. Okay, Tamika, you need to put your track shoes on now. You need to be bent over right now tying your shoes up. Listen to him. Cut him all the way off because he blocking your blessings. And this the thing. If you dealing with somebody and they're not moving forward, y'all done went on one date in 9 months and he say he's interested, but he always busy. Come on now. You wasting all your time, because when you have a man in your situation, just what Jesse J just told you, he married. That's exactly what it is. He married. When you got a man in your situation, or he in some kind of situation, when you got a man in your life and y'all ain't moving forward, he blocking your blessings. Because when you talking to somebody, that makes you feel, full. And so what'll happen is you'll be out and about and you won't be talking to people and dealing with men. You won't even recognize them just because of the fact that you got a man that you talking to, but it ain't even really your man. So you hurting yourself. So If a man ain't making way quickly, listen. Caramel Kisses say if you would like to bless Tony directly, money sign Tony Gaskins is his cash out. His B-Day is March 8th, Sunday. Now, Caramel Kisses, that's not she my sister in the Lord. I just met her for the first time at the Life Coach or the singles event, and she be on here supporting me. She does not work for me. I know some of y'all think that, oh, she might be a plant. Tony might have his staff in there. No, she in the blessed tribe. She support me, and she be blessing me. And Caramel, I'm praying blessings over your life. God bless you. Pour out in your life. I'm claiming favor for you, cause she be blessing me, and people be cash apping me $1 here and there, $5 here and there. Some people get them a blessing. Some people, I don't know, they got a good job or what, got a check come in. It's done been people that sent me $200 cash out. Yeah, I ain't tell you no lie. And I say, Lord, thank you, bless you. I'm gonna receive this, and I be praying over y'all. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. I literally say a prayer for you. And one lady, she was sending me like $1 every day. And every time she sent that dollar, I say a prayer for her. And she'll send me $1 the next day. Because you can't chat on Cash App. So I can't send a message that say, thank you so much. I just could hit that heart. And I say a prayer for her. And she'll send another $1 the next day. I'm like, the Lord must be moving in her life. Because she keeps sending me $1. I said, the Lord must be moving in her life. So Caramel Kissing, hey, I sure appreciate you. Because the Lord will place them in your path. You hear me? Are there any good men left? That's a good question. I'm going to tell you something, though. I'm going to tell you something about that. See this here? See this here? What this say? This say a woman's influence. I'm going to tell y'all the truth now. You see this here woman's influence? You got to pre-order this. I got the hard book because they sent this to me, but you got to pre-order this. It come out next month. Make sure you pre-order this now. But I'm going to tell y'all the truth when it comes to good men. There are good men, but just because a man is good don't mean he know how to be a good husband. See, it's a difference between them. It's a difference. So what you got to understand, Shaquita Harris, God bless you. Thank you. Bless her, Lord. Pour out in her life. What you got to understand is just because he's a good man don't mean he knows how to be a perfect husband, a perfect boyfriend. Because when it comes to relating with the opposite gender, it is not easy. And for men or women, you got to learn. So understand that. It's good men now, but he still got to learn, and he learned based on what you allow, what you stop, what you allow, and what you reinforce. That's how he gonna learn. Hey, I'm glad y'all pre-ordered that. They'll start shipping them out April 7th. I was getting to know a guy that got so upset when he knew I was listening to your videos and podcasts. Hey, a man don't want you to have that knowledge. He don't want, cause he know if you listening to me, he know all the games out the window. He knows that if you listen enough, you gonna hear every little game he try to pull. Every little game. That's why men get mad with me, but I don't care. You can scratch your booty and get glad. Like my daddy used to tell me, don't get mad, son. Scratch your booty and get glad. Because, hey, it is what it is. I got to do the work of the Lord, because when we elevate this here level, then men can't play games. And it's on the man, because the man want to be the head. The man want to be the lead. So you need to stop playing games. But one thing that I know, because I'm a man, is I can't tell it to a man. Because I could tell a man all day until I'm blue in the face and I'm brown. I could talk till I'm blue in the face, and he's not going to make a change if a woman does not have the game. So I got to equip. I got to challenge the man, and I got to equip the woman so that the playing field is level, so that the woman can see the game when he come to play it. And when all them games getting shut down, because I'm showing up an hour a day on YouTube, and them games getting shut down, guess what? Men gonna have to elevate. They're gonna have to elevate, because now women ain't falling for it, because the Lord is allowing me to get right now 1.5 million views a month on YouTube. That's a lot, but it ain't a lot. Because it's a whole lot more than 1.5 million people, and that ain't even 1.5 million people. That's 1.5 million divided by 5. Because every person who watch my videos on average watch 5 videos. So I might really be reaching 300,000 people a month. And it's a whole lot more women than that in the world. So I got to keep working. But the more get the message, the more them gains gonna get cut out. Now hold on now. Somebody had a question up here. I was about to get to it too. Now y'all know I be talking now. You are special to me. Thank you for that blessing. God bless you. Just want to say thank you and God bless you, Tony. God is molding lives through the gift he placed in you. Hey, God bless you. I really appreciate it. Now, one thing y'all don't understand is about this spiritual warfare. I'm trying to learn right now how to turn off my messages on Instagram so I can stop receiving messages. Because just so many spirits be coming at me, trying to knock me off the work, trying to keep me from the work. Will Cherie's portion of the book be told in her voice in the audio? Yes, it will. She recording her audio next week. So yes, it will. My ex opened doors. He always got me flowers, always paid on dates, and he still was a dog. I be trying to tell y'all, dogs know how to play the game too. You got to remember the devil know Bible scriptures. The devil know the Bible like the back of his hand. I'm divorced, but have a good relationship with stepkids. Did not get a chance to talk with them about since the divorce. Should I contact them? Age 16 and 20. Since the divorce. Yeah, if you got a good relationship, I think they'll like to hear from you. 415 Money or Money, God bless you. Thank you. God bless you. Pour out in a life, Lord. Any good men that are not 5 to 10 years younger than me, that is all that approaches me. 5, you still in the range. If he's 5 years younger, you still in the range. 10, that's your son. I'm waiting on the audio book. Soon come. I'm starting to think I have to approach the older men because only young ones come after me. Hey, count that as a blessing. The pianist, thank you so much for that blessing. I see you up there in the yellow. God bless you. My boyfriend makes me believe he will drive to see me about 45 minutes away, but changes plans every week and says he will come on such and such day. It seems he only changes when I threaten to break up with him. If he only 45 minutes away and he's not coming to see you, you are not his girlfriend. You are not his girlfriend. You are his pen pal. And that's what you have to understand. You hear me? Because if you're his girlfriend, 45 minutes, if I like a woman, I'm driving that 45 every day. I'm driving 45 to spend 45 and then drive back 45 if I really like a woman. That's what a man gonna do. Oh yeah. That's your pen pal. You got to realize that, and you got to stop threatening to break up, and you got to go ahead and let that be your promise, not your threat. How do you know you are a toxic woman? If you got to ask that question, you probably a toxic woman. A woman who is not toxic is not going to ask that question. So, raw fashion, yeah, you toxic, okay? And you just got to start doing the healing. You got to start doing the healing. And what that means is you got to learn, you got to grow, you got to identify what hurt you, who hurt you, whether that's therapy, coaching, and start doing the work. But if you got a, consideration that you toxic, a thought, then that's what it is. That's what it is. And toxic show up in so many ways. It's kind of hard to just say one way. We'll be listening all day long. You are helping me get over this really bad breakup. It tore up my soul so bad. Thank you. Let me see. My friend husband just told her friend guys don't like when a woman tells them too much, making it easy. They like to chase. Is that correct? 100%. 100%. Why do older guys play mind games and waste people's time? That's sad. pen is. Let me see what that is. I've been live 24 minutes. Kia, Bath and Body. I guess you caught this here. I've been live 25 minutes. I'm doing an hour tonight, Lord willing. I'm doing an hour. Shakita, thank you for your time and the commitment. God bless you. I think I said thank you, but I didn't get to read what you said. Kelly, dating about 3 months. He wants me to meet kids' mom when she visits. She lives in a different state. He has full custody. Known him 5 years. We go to church together. Dating about 3 months. He wants you to meet the kid's mom. Now, see, that ain't something a man have to do. That's not something a man has to do. He could have you around and y'all could be dating and he could have you around them kids and he got full custody. If she got full custody, that means she's unstable. That means she unstable. That either means she unstable and he won, or she unstable and she gave him to him. Either way, her opinion don't really matter a whole lot, because a woman got to be in a really tough state. Carrie J, God bless you, for the court to give a man full custody. That just around the board. Or he got to be, or the man is filthy rich, like celebrity men, they get full custody because they got that money and they got the top attorney. Christine, God bless you. Asia, bless you. So understand this. He might really want you to meet her for her, to rub something in her face, to say, hey, look, moving on. Because 3 months, you ain't got to move that fast. So yeah, that's something else there. Asia, Tony, how do I know if my standards are too high? I sometimes wonder if I'm being unrealistic in my expectations of a man. I'm working on the 3 B's. God bless you, Asia. Carrie J, hey, bless you. Pour out in their life, Lord. Bless them. Standards too high. First, I think I got a video called Standards versus Preferences. So if it's truly standards, and when I say standards, I mean it's rooted in your belief system. So your standards are, things that really equate to life. Like, you don't want a man who smokes. You don't want a man who gets drunk. Keely Crawford, God bless you. God bless you. You don't want a man who gambles. Why? Smoking, that's the lungs. Gonna die early. Might catch cancer. Getting drunk, killing his brain cells, killing his liver or kidney, whichever one it go to, and gonna die early. Gambling, gonna spend all your nest egg. Gonna spend all your savings. Nasty movies, gonna be giving into lust. Gonna end up cheating. So all of these clubbing, those are standards. Now, when you start saying he gotta be 6 foot tall, he gotta earn 6 figures, he gotta have a 6-pack, he gotta a certain kind of music, he gotta be athletic, he gotta be this, all those things are preferences because they have nothing to do with the grand scheme of things. In the big picture, they don't really matter. Merch L, God bless you. Thank you, Lord. Bless them. So understand the difference, okay? Standards, Aaliyah to help y'all out. Aaliyah to connect. Standards is core values versus preferences, characteristics. So you got to understand, so there's no such thing as standards too high. But there is such thing as preferences being too high, too unrealistic. And so what I typically say is take the numbers off. Almost all numbers can be taken off. Height, weight, income, those type of things can be taken off. Now, age will matter in there. That's a number sometimes. That'll matter. 415, Moni, God bless you. God bless you. I was dating what seemed to be the perfect guy. He ended things out of nowhere because he was afraid of our future. I'm so confused and extremely hurt. Well, see, this is the thing. What you got to understand. Y'all hold your question for a second. Lakeisha, I'm going to try to remember to get back up to you. But hold your question for a second. Let me address this right here. Because this right here happened. This going to happen more often than not. Now, what happened with 415 Moni is what you have to realize. Every guy you meet going to be perfect. If you meet a man and he's not perfect, meaning it don't feel like a honeymoon, then you got to run immediately. You got to take off immediately if he not perfect. If you meet a guy, he getting on your nerves with his conversation and arguing and debating and being petty, you got to take off. But if he's perfect, then that's what it's supposed to be because you meet his representative. The other thing, what you got to realize is you can't get your hopes up when you're talking to a man because you can't start saying, oh, he's perfect. You don't even know him. So you meeting his representative and you got to be in expectation of him leaving because he's dating around. He is looking for a wife. So in his life, you're auditioning. Even though you don't call it an audition and you don't want to call it an audition, you don't see it like that. That's what you're doing. He looking to fill the role of wife and he taking auditions. He holding auditions. When he see that he don't feel like you could fit the role, he taking off. So that's why you can't get your hopes up. And imagine, y'all know with anything in life, like let's say if you go and do a job interview, when you sit and you get done with that interview and you sitting all day and you biting your nails and you stressing and you doing all this and you doing all that, if you don't get the job, it hurts so bad. You want to cry, it hurt, you down and out, But when you say it is what it is, I did what I could do, it is what it is. Lord, if it's your will, let it be. If not, let it slip through my grasp and give me the peace not to worry about it. It is what it is. When you take that approach, you much better off. If it don't come through, you like, okay, it ain't meant to be. That's how you got to be with men. You can't go into it and so desperate and that you go to fantasizing. Oh, he's so amazing. Oh, he's so amazing. And now you seeing y'all wedding, you seeing your wedding dress, you seeing y'all trip around Europe, you talking to your friends about it and all that. You got to treat it like another day. Okay, he cool, but I'm a whole out and see. I'm a whole out and see what he talking about. I'm gonna see what he on, and you can't believe nothing until it's beyond a reasonable doubt. Now let me see if I get back to Lakeisha Taylor. God bless you. Is it possible to hit the reset button on a relationship that moved too fast? Been dating for 4 months. Absolutely. Yeah, you can hit the reset button. You can hit reset button now. But when you hit that reset button, he might hit the eject button. So you got to understand that now. So yeah, because you hit the reset don't mean he want to reset. So if you jumped into the bed, he might, and you reset, he might be ready to go on. But if you feel like you need to reset because it's going to, you're going to get to see who he really is. Shasha, God bless you. It's 3 years too long to date before marriage. That's the max. That's the max. That's the max. You need to be married around 2 years, but 3 is the max. Now, once you go past 3, you wasting your time. Tony, as a life coach, yes, I'm on my mentor. God bless you. I keep getting asked about made time versus planned time from men. What are your thoughts on this? I really don't understand the difference on that right there. Because if you make time, then you planning time. I don't know if you. I don't really understand the difference. So it sounds like a cute little phrase, but to me, it's the same thing. If I'm making time, if I'm planning time, I'm making time. If I'm making time, I'm planning time. So that really, I don't really understand that right there now. God bless you, sister on the road. Let me see. Why do guys come to disturb our peace? That's a question you got to talk to the Lord about. You got to talk to the Lord. And that's, y'all see me post sometimes, I say protect your peace. Now, I was the first one to say that. It went viral after I posted it. It went viral. Now they're saying protect everything. Protect your peace, protect your sanity, protect your heart, protect your mind. And but you got to protect your peace. Every man gonna come to disrupt it. Can you please address how to discern when a man is a bit distant because they're in their season of focusing on their money and goals versus excuse for pulling back from the relationship? Well, to be honest with you, a man goes into his season after he done already got you. You see what I mean? So, like right now, I'm working. This is my purpose, right? But I still gonna make time for my wife. You see what I mean? So he's still, even when he's in his season of focusing on earning money, he can't work 24 hours a day. So even if he works 16, you got another 8. So out that 8, if you working 16, you the type of person that you gonna sleep 4 to 6. If you sleep 6, you still got 2. Them 2 need to go to you. So if he's serious about it, so anytime when a man get distant, he is pulling away from the relationship. And he ain't gonna be too distant by himself now. Hi Tony, when you wrote your first book, did you experience writer's block? No, I didn't. Just because I write from the heart. Yeah, I'm just telling a story. I'm telling a story and I'm making a point. I'm not trying to sound deep. I don't do research. I'm talking from my experience, from the wisdom God has given me. So I'm not reading articles. I'm not reading other books. I'm not researching. So I'm not writing like I'm doing a college essay or a dissertation. I'm just writing from my heart, my wisdom, my knowledge, my understanding that God has given me. So I don't experience writer's block. All my books, even this right here that I wrote here, my wife is in here now, but see, I'm gonna tell y'all how this here go. So see here, I write this here chapter, A Man's World, and I write 10 pages, and then my wife, she come in at the end of the chapter. She come in at the end of the chapter and she hit you with Cherie's perspective. And she tell you her side of it, and then she has some key takeaways for you. So even with this book right here, this book 227 pages. And I wrote this in 5 days. So all my books. Now this one over here, this one 200, my Make It Work. Some of y'all got this, Make It Work. I wrote this 276 pages. I wrote this in 6 days. So that's how I write. I come from the heart, so that's what I recommend. When it says retracted, that means somebody posted and then deleted their question. Let me go up here and find some questions. Tony, when is the deadline to book for the self-love retreat in August? I think you could book up to it, but it probably gonna sell out. If you waiting for a deadline, you're gonna be out of luck. So I would take in Alice, God bless you. Alice Hardy, God bless you. I would take and put your deposit in, because I think the deposit might just be $150 or something like that to hold your spot. And then if you can't make it, then get your deposit back. But it'd be better to do that than to wait and it sell out. Will a man try you even more after you tell him you are abstinent? I'm 100% abstinent till marriage. What will he end up doing? Ashley, God bless you. Now, see, this the thing with this, Ashley. Now, don't say you abstinent and ain't really abstinent. Because if you say you abstinent and you end up on your back in 6 months, he going to lose all respect for you because you're playing games. So make sure that you abstinent. And next thing, what you got to do is don't tell a man you abstinent until he keep trying you. When he trying to sleep with you, you don't have to tell him that you abstinent. You could tell him, I'm not ready. That's the thing with a lot of times women tell a man that they abstinent and you really don't know that you abstinent. That you hope you abstinent. You trying to be abstinent, but you really don't know what wine and dining session gonna be the straw that broke the camel's back. And I coach women on this all the time. Going and telling the man, I'm abstinent, trying to get some brownie points, trying to get some cool points, but really ain't really about their life. And so what you're gonna realize is just tell him, I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. We ain't going there. He said, when you gonna be ready? When you gonna be ready? I don't know, but I'm not ready right now. And he asked again next week, I'm not ready. After 10 times of him asking you, he gonna get the picture. Oh, you one of them celibate. You must be celibate, huh? I ain't know you was celibate. And then he gonna start questioning you like that. And you just let him know, I'm not ready. Because when you tell a man your whole plan, and you tell him all that, then yes, he may go into game mode. Crystal Lee, God bless you. Thank you for that blessing. How am I being viewed by men as a single mom, kids 9 through 15 in age, who has been married more than once? When you've been married more than once, it means you got the sauce on you. It means you got that sauce on you. And then other than that, it's just up to the man. Some man gonna think it's cute. Some men gonna think it's too much drama, too much headache. Some gonna see it like baggage. But the man like you, the man for you, gonna say, wow, my family ready made for me. Here I come, baby. Talisha Walker, God bless you. Are breaks healthy in a marriage? No, they're not. Absolutely not. You can't take breaks in marriage. If you take a break, it got to be one time, and you do a 3-day break. If you take another break, the max it could be is 14 days. When you go to breaking more than 2 times and 3 times, and you go to breaking more than 14 days, go on to the courthouse. Curzetta, God bless you. Tony, I need some advice about dealing with loneliness. Now, when these people drop these here colorful blessings up there, I got to tend to them first now, because that's how they got this here chat set up. Cause they working on it, helping me get this iPhone 11 Pro. I still ain't got it, y'all, but I'm almost there. Tony, I need some advice about dealing with loneliness. I have been waiting on God, and I'm feeling hopeless the older I get. Today is my birthday. Happy birthday. God bless you. God bless you. Roz H, bless you. Thank you, Roz. Bless you. Now listen to me. Keisha Griffin, bless you. Listen to me. Let me ask you. You say you dealing with loneliness. Now what you're gonna have to do is invest in you, and you're gonna have to get out. You're gonna have to get out. Every weekend you need to be doing something. Friday night you do a tour of the restaurants every Friday night. Every Friday night you treating yourself out to a different lounge, to a different event. Okay? On Saturday, you going to the comedy show, or you going to different parks. You going to the different state parks. You doing different things. You getting out the house. You go on one of them sites like meetup.com. Join one of the interest groups that you interested in, and y'all meeting up once a month. You gonna meet new people. What you gotta do is, I was just coaching on this today, which I'm gonna have to do a video for people dating in their 50s, because I coached 2 clients today, and both of them 54 years old. And I say, Lord, bless you. Thank you, Lord. Got people that's a little older than me, a few years older than me, on here listening and supporting me and booking me for coaching. And but what I told them is, you got to get out and about. You got to have you a full schedule. The same way when you raising children, like my son, my 5-year-old, he does yoga. And don't come telling me about Christians can't do yoga. This at a Christian school. They ain't channeling no spirit. They just in there scratching in the dark. He did yoga. Right after yoga, he went to baseball training. The next day, he did soccer training. The next day, back to baseball training. The same way we do for our kids. The same way when they get grown, how you got to do for you. You got to create you an adventure schedule. Keisha Griffin, men tell me I'm a mystery all the time. And that's a mystery to me too, Keisha. But to be honest with you, you can't listen to what men say. Men just be talking. Men just be needing the conversation piece. Trust me when I tell you. Hello, Mr. Gaskins. I'm a guy in college. Jay Rossi, God bless you. I'm a guy in college, 21, and I have 2 questions. Is it okay to have a girl in college? And is it okay for a woman to change or mold you? It is okay to have a woman in college, as long as she's not stealing your focus from your work and all of those things. And it is okay to have a woman mold you. Yeah, it's okay, but not in the sense that like control you. Now, understand, make sure mold mean that she influencing you for the better. Meaning that if you drink, if you smoke, if you curse, if you don't study a lot, if you don't have goals, she helping you in those areas. She helping you grow. She pushing you forward. She's encouraging you. She's speaking life to you. Any area that you lazy in, if she allows you to be lazy, then that's not your wife. Any area that you slacking in, if she won't push you, that's not your wife. I remember I had, an ex who, when I was in the streets hustling, she was cool with it. She was like, oh, okay, Mr. Big Time, woo woo. But then when I got with my wife, she was like, Drug dealer? You ain't gonna be with me. I I won't be with a drug dealer. I was like, what? You don't want me bringing home this money? She was like, absolutely not. I'd rather be broke. That's the kind of woman you need. That's going to call you to your highest self. That's going to demand that you be your highest self if you want to be in her life. Not a woman that's going to let you settle for mediocrity. Let me see. Pink Lotus, God bless you. God bless you. Thank you for your single mom video. I have a 9-year-old with severe ADHD. I have to assist her a lot. I've been single 5 years. Should I wait to date? I'm 35. Yes, wait to date. Wait to date. Wait to date. Because she's still young and she need to get a little bit more age under her. And hopefully with time and with the different computer games and the different exercises, the different sessions that y'all do to help develop her brain and, be in prayer and doing all the activities to see if it can get better. And as she get older, I'm believing God is going to get better. And as it gets better, then you'll know when you got a little bit more time. But right now it's too early. It's too early. I would say you need to probably focus about another 5 years. And understand now, dating. When we say dating, when I say dating, I really mean somebody like that you introducing to her, somebody that's living with you or somebody that's over at your house all the time. If it's somebody you talking on the phone and y'all texting, y'all not sleeping together, but y'all just, kind of building something real and he understands where your priorities lie, then that's not really a real situation, So if that kind of happens, you could be building that and a man could appreciate the slow pace, the time, the connection, appreciate that your priorities are on your daughter and all of that. So that's a little different. It don't mean you just got to be completely no male energy, can't talk to a man, can't text a man, can't get on the phone when your daughter's asleep. It just, you can't be neglecting her and chasing after him or letting him move in and all of that. Keely Crawford, God bless you. Now, Keely, what do you do for a living, sister? Because you got a bag on you. Because y'all seen you in here last time, dropping these blessings on me. God bless you, Lord. Send Keely a blessing. In the name of Jesus. Don't have any questions yet, but taking in the great advice. But I'm trying to get out of being so cautious of going places by myself. We'll do movies, lunch, and dinner comfortably by myself. Just not other places. That's good. That's good. Take yourself out to eat. Every week, take yourself out to eat. And just watch your surroundings. Watch your surroundings. And just make sure ain't nobody following you. Take a different way home and be looking in your mirror. When I'm coming home, if somebody right behind me, I pull on up and I turn on around. I turn on around and I go right back up to that end of that street and I come right on back. Even as a man, and might have me a little tool on me that could do a little damage, but I still am cautious. So be cautious, there ain't nothing wrong with being cautious. Marilyn King, God bless you. Bless her, Lord. CJ Johnson, now you ain't no member. Yeah, you a member. You just had to renew your card, CJ, because you got a yellow thing. So that means you've been on there. Fationia, God bless you. Let me see. I'm trying to. Yours is a sticker. Thank you so much for that blessing. God bless you. Somebody done sure enough been good to y'all. Y'all done been blessed. Dating 5 months. Every time I call him to a higher standard, he says I'm judging him. Listen. Understand this. Dating, you don't fight for dating. Don't fight for dating. If he don't want to grow, if he don't have ambition, leave his butt. If he see it like you judging him, it's one thing if he say you judging me and then he make the change. If he say you judging me and he stay the same, leave him. Do not fight for a dating relationship. You fight for marriage. You focus and you try to work and you try to make sure your marriage succeed. Dating, that's the time where you supposed to be out of there. He don't want to act right. Choo, I'm gone. Track shoes. If a man takes long to reply often, should you just stop talking to him or address it? I did used to not reply timely, but I don't know if it's payback now. It could be payback. And if you was playing a mind game when you would take long to reply, then that's what you get. Cause that's what I always say. If you playing a mind game now, then you reaping what you sowed. If you just was busy and tied up, then you need to find out and see if he's busy and tied up. If he truly not busy and tied up, then yeah, go on about your business. Go on about your business. Got about 10 more minutes, y'all. Got about 10 more minutes. I want to try to catch my wife at 10:30. I'm trying to catch her. Well, tomorrow my son's birthday, so I think she up wrapping gifts still. Dating men with children. That might be too deep to unpack. I'm naturally an introvert, so it's hard to socialize if no one attempts to speak to me, even when I go out to different outings. Any advice? Just have a pleasant look. You don't have to try to socialize. You ain't got to strike up conversation. Just have your pleasant look on your face. Be dressed nice, smelling good, all of that. Now, Shatira, I didn't see your question. Post it again right now while I'm down here. Yeah, Ulysses them fell off on her. Well, Ulysses, I might have said something, stepped on Ulysses' toe. How do men react when you do the no contact on them? Go crazy. They go slap crazy. They go slap crazy. You hear me? A man hates that. How long to see if a man will change in a relationship? You got to set a timeline based on your heart. When you start to break down and you start to go down and all of that, that's when it's time to go. But if you got a year in you, if you got 2 in you, if you got 3 in you, just don't go past your breaking point. Don't go past to where you going into a depression and slowly fading. Issues, dating, run, marriage, work. Aaliyah, you got it. When we play mind game, everybody loses. You right. I think that might be a chapter in here too now. Kai or K or KY, God bless you. What does it mean when you jokingly say to your guy, babe, let's get married, and he says eventually? It mean eventually. It mean eventually, or eventually not. And so it depends on how long y'all been together. If y'all been together 3 years, it mean eventually not. If y'all been together less than 3 years, then it mean eventually. But you got to set a timeline. How long you willing to wait? Married for 5.5 years, been separated for 1 year. Ex has not seen 2 daughters since separation. Has been very inconsistent with making contact with our daughters. Is it okay to cut him off completely? He already cut off completely. He ain't making contact. He ain't seen him in a year. He already cut off. So go on, finish the favor. Like Mortal Kombat, finish him. Go ahead and do it. Sharon Savage, God bless you. That's Canadian money there now. Woo. Sent me some of that Drake currency. That Canadian. I think that's what that CA mean. God bless you. That $27.99. Keely? Got to go, Tony. Blessing you in the tribe. Good night. Keely, God bless you. The world, you work for the government? My God. Bless Keely. Keely must have got her blessing on the call. Keely, convicting my spirit. I'm on here getting a little caught up in my spirit now. I'm like, Lord, now you know this is a blessing now. You know that's a donation now. Got to tell my wife, hey, baby, Keely ain't mean nothing by all them donations now. She just a good-hearted person. Is the no contact effective even when he is pushing me away because he refuses to be held accountable? Yes, it's effective. It's effective. And if it's not effective, then that means that he really trying to push you away for good. Like a lot of times what y'all have to realize what a man is doing is he begging you to break up with him. He begging you because nobody, and don't she, Kanisha? Kanisha say Keely got her a bag. Yes, she do. God bless you, Keely. Now, what a man trying to do, he trying to push you away. because he's trying to get you to get the strength to leave. Because let me tell you why. A man hates to be the one that says, I don't want to be with you. Because if he says that, that means he's closing the door. If he pushes you away, then he could say, you left me. You ran out on me. When things got hard, you ran out on me. So when he want to come back, he can come back because he could say, I never left you, you left me. And so that's why a man dogs you out and gets distant and get caught cheating and do all of those things because he's trying to get you to leave him. So go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Should you date a man 20 years older? If you want to be a CNA and push him in a wheelchair when you 60, but if not, if you want to be walking together, then I wouldn't recommend it. You got to kind of try to stay with somebody in your generation, because when you think 20, you got to think 60, 80. A lot of times we think 30, 50. That's totally different, 60, 80. That's totally different, 70, 90. You see what I mean? That's totally different, 80, 100. Raised with the no contact. Yeah, I do a video on it. I do. It just men like to control the situation. Men like to be in control. Men like to know what's going on. Men like to be in control. We do that with other guys. Like if a guy texts me and I'm busy and I see the text and I answer in my head, but I can't and I forget to get back to it, he'll text me again. And then he'll text me again and he'll text me again. And after a while, I'm like, do I want to text this guy back? Because he sound kind of crazy. But it's really men just like control. Men hate rejection. Men hate rejection. So that's all it is. Men do that with other men and don't even like men. It ain't about that. Karen Johnson, God bless you. God bless you. Pour out in her life, Lord. Love and blessing to the blessed tribe. Happy birthday, Tony. Praise his name. Praise his name. Adelia, bless you. May the Lord bless you. Now let me see. I'm trying to look for this. D, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that feedback. Why a man can't express their past, why he treating women poorly, as in mom not being there for him. Articulating one of the hardest things. One of the hardest things for a man to do. Beauty B. Daniels, bless you. Get you a little laugh in. God bless you and your family for this work you are doing. Hey, I sure appreciate you, Kayla. Do a video on dealing with your younger men. 23, I'm 22, please. Okay. Janessa, bless you. Make sure I ain't miss nobody. Now, see, I'm missing y'all. I'm missing some of y'all. Diane, thank you so much. Bless you. I sent him a random article that addressed his broken promise from a fake number. I left him. He let his boss, who is 60 years old, leave me a voicemail pretending that I have the wrong number. If he didn't care who sent it, why would he answer back? He probably knew it was you. He knew it was you. Ain't nobody sent him a article of his broken promise. He knew it was you. He just playing with you. He just playing with you because he knew you'll be here in this Q&A asking a question. So right now he have presence in your life tonight, even though y'all not together. He's on your mind right now. That was his goal. That's all it was. Whitney, bless you. 6 months, broke things off. Red flags. We have a soul tie. Went back to ex-wife. We live in different states. He claims to want both. She confronted me, then took him back. What should I do? Run. I pull a hamstring reading that. I pull my hamstring reading that. Run. If you got to do therapy or coaching every day, do it. But you cannot deal with that. Shanice Pinkston, God bless you. Pour out in her life, Lord. Pour out in her life. Let me see now. Yeah, Sunday. I'm gonna try to shoot a video Saturday because my birthday's Sunday, so I ain't gonna be on here Sunday. Nah, okay. Ain't gonna be over here Sunday. But I'm gonna try to shoot a video Saturday for Sunday. Cause the work still got to go on now. I can't stop come down from this here work just cause my birthday. So I'm gonna try to have a video still go up on Sunday. What to do about the child's father needing to visit our child at my home. She's 12 months. You shouldn't be dating anyway, so that's okay. That's okay for now. Now, um, if you want to meet at a park, or if you want to meet at the jump place, and you want to keep your space separate, say, look, we'll meet you at the jump house. At the, they got the bounce house. It costs $10.99 to get in there. If you want to go to the park, but it's she 12 months. I think you said she. But that corona is out right now, so you got to be careful where you go with corona. So right now, especially for the next few months, you probably want to stay in the house. But once we get corona under control, because it's getting out of control in a lot of places, once corona is out of control, then you could go out the house. Because you do want to start, even though you shouldn't be dating, you do want to start kind of keeping your space separate so that he knows that this off limits and is preparing for my husband. And because as long as he could come to your house, he got refrigerator rights and he gonna feel like he still own you. Hey, God bless y'all. I got to get going. I thank y'all so much for y'all blessings that you poured out on me tonight for whatever reason, for my birthday. Thank you so much. It mean the world to me. I can't even tell you no lie. It mean the absolute world. Valerie, thank you. Valerie, she say she finna hit a buzzer beater. Lord bless her. Get her a buzzer beater in her life, Lord. In the nick of time. In the last minute. And thank y'all for joining the Blessed Tribe. To all the new members who joined the Blessed Tribe tonight, God bless you. Thank you. If anybody sent a blessing in, Karen Johnson, I saw you and I miss you. Please forgive me because they put it at the top and then they move them across. So they move them off my screen. And once they move off my screen, I can't get back to it. And it's just something that YouTube got going on. So thank you. Tara Thomas, God bless you. Yes, Lord. I'm single, 37 years old. Where do mature men hang out? Now, I'll be honest with you. The mature men that I done met, that I done hired to do some work for me, I met them in Starbucks. The guys who work for me that are single, they work out of Starbucks. That's why people think I be joking when they say, where should I hang out? And I say Starbucks. That's because all the single men I know, men like to be at the house. Men don't like to work inside the house. They work at a Starbucks, the internet cafe, Barnes and Noble, and then they always at the gym. But you got to go to a gym that got a cafe because they might not try to holler at you while they working out. But after working out, where you go get the shake at, in the little cafe where you get the shake and you get your turkey sandwich or your egg or your boiled eggs or whatever, in there, that's where they shoot the shots at. Ruby L, Lord bless him. Bless Ruby. J Note, bless you. Bless you. Now let me get on here now, because I don't want nobody else to donate no more money. I sure appreciate y'all. But y'all, I don't know how to receive all of this. So let me hurry up and get off here. Blood of Jesus cover Tony and his family. In Jesus' name. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you. Bless Ruby. Hey, thank y'all so much. Oh, somebody say Panera Bread. That's one of them too. Hey, God bless you. And I don't know, my wife told me, she said you could go live on Friday night after we put Tate in bed. Because I told her I might not be able to shoot a video tomorrow. So, and I owe the Blessed Tribe because I miss a lot of days. So if I can make it tomorrow, I might try, but I doubt I will. God bless you. We'll talk soon.